Hello, welcome back. It's only 10:30. Not that late. Oh, it's a few more people getting here and tell you what we're doing and how we got to this point, and just a busy day. How you doing, Ann? Just a busy day. There are five people on and somebody left already. What could I have said to make them leave already? Hello. I'm having a bad hair day too. I'm seriously, one of these days I'm gonna come on air and it's gonna be gone. I try keeping it. I know this is petty and way off topic, but at my age, and there's no gray at all. It's still very baby fine, and it's still brown, blackish, more black when it's wet. So I can't complain. So it's. I don't know whether to keep it or not, but I do miss the shaved head and the shaved beard. I saw that picture the other day, and I was like, that was so easy to maintain. And I'm a simple person. No tattoos, no jewelry. I don't do I don't do any of that crap. So so to shave it and get rid of my beard, there's Sarah and Desi. How you doing, Sarah and Desi? I'm considering that. I'm waiting on more folks to show up so I don't have to go over things. How you doing, Sarah? Um, we're gonna get busy. We're gonna get real busy real quick. I've made a page, Morgan County to Randolph County Relief. It's for the tornado relief. Today's the 6 year anniversary. I keep saying seven. There's Corey. 6 year anniversary. Corey corrected me today. Corey, now the iPad, which you found within arm length of me, is beeping every time I get a message. Who is that? What is that group? Larry Ralph. Larry Ralph is an unbelievable human being. And to say it is a pleasure knowing that guy and working with that guy is the biggest understatement I may ever say in my life. If you guys would know him the way we know him and what all his reach is endless across this globe. And on that page, I say he has done things since the 90s. There is no BS there. He knows how to do this stuff. He knows how to get assistance into areas where people need it. He does not take no for an answer. When him and Timmy were working together, it was scary. They basically stood eye to eye with Kentucky uh, Red Cross and other people, and they blinked. And Larry and Timmy found their way to the sheriff's department and the National Guard and got in because they weren't going to let us in. How you doing, Marilyn? How you doing, Marsha? They together, I think, were virtually unstoppable. Larry is anyway, and then you had Timmy's foot. Um, the 80s. I'm sorry, Corey. Since mid 1980s, that's the kind of pull that Larry Ralph has. Quiet, humble, but will get the job done. And I sent the text. I'll tell you how this happened. Like I was saying, 6 year anniversary. I was going to come on and talk a little bit about the show in the past and how we got here and thank every one of our sponsors. And we did a little birthday party, surprise party for Beth because she does that to us. So we got her back. And I was like, you know what? I'm tired. I work today. I got to work all day tomorrow. I'm on here every day, 2 times a day. And he's sneaking in the room right now, Corey. Larry's on here. So I won't talk bad about him. There's Tanya. And so I lay down and I get a text from Zach. We're gathering goods for Randolph County. And I got a text from the other day. Got a text from another person the other day. Got a phone call from a gal here in town. He saw him too. He just sneaks in on us, doesn't he? And so I just kind of put it off because I'm like, that'll be enough help. 6 year anniversary, and I lay down and I hear Timmy's voice in my head. And this is something that he would say and do during stuff like this. He'd just look at you and say, why are you asking? Let's go. Do you want to go? Do you want to get supplies for Mayfield, Kentucky? Why are you asking? Let's go. So I sat up, made a few texts. Burl again, another saint this community has that very few even probably know the man. Instantly said, "Yeah, you can use our facility." So off we go. We need water. And I'm just going to throw a few out there. Don't want to get overzealous with what you want to give because it's very specific. They're not landlocked. They're not far away from a lot of stuff. And the damage is limited to the county that it hit. So some items won't be as pressing. But tarps, water, tools, bungees, blankets. And I think if you can give one of those four or cash, and we will go spend that cash on those items. If you can cover those necessary items to start any of those, please get a hold of us. Last time we had 30 plus skids of water. It's a lot of water when you figure how many water bottles are on a skid. There's Dalton. So, tarps, water, bungees, and or cash you want to donate. And if you give cash, we're going to go shop. We spent $5,000 at Royal King last time. We spent $7,000 up at Ollie's on the Christmas one. So, and we spent every penny of it. Nobody takes a penny of that home. And everybody in our group knows what's up. So this is all for Randolph County. I don't want to say Winchester or Selma specific because it's the whole little area there got hit. Yes, Larry has contacts there. Not surprising. Not just contacts. People that have went to Haiti with him are in that area. He's already got a gentleman on the ground talking to people up that way. Not specifically on the ground, but contacts on the ground that they're speaking with. So we're off and running. We're doing our thing, and we're good at it. And because of Larry Ralph, we're going to get the job done. So if you got anything you want to donate of that list, and I join the page, you don't have to say a word. I don't care how old you are. I don't care if you got 9 kids, bring them. Each kid can carry a thing of water from one truck to another when we're loading and unloading. Believe me, we had Devin in here, Beth's son, at midnight on a school night, and we were loading ungodly amounts of water from one truck to another. And it takes everybody. I'm not kidding you. It takes us all. And this is what this community does better than any. And I think this is this is the best thing that this part of the world does better than anybody. We help out when called upon. And when fellow Hoosiers are in trouble and need some help, well, let's get on it. Let's make it happen. And we don't have to take a million things up there, but we'll gather up a little bit that we can in this coming week, and then maybe either this weekend or early next week, make a run over there to Winchester and drop it off. If we get a full truckload and somebody wants to run, I'm not going to stop you. Let's go. We'll get you a point of contact. And you got to be specific because in areas like that, they're going to quarantine off. They're going to roadblock it. And they're not going to let you in. So you got to know where you're going. First, you got to have a starting point, and that's why it's important that we establish a drop-off center. And then you got to know where you're going, because if you don't, you're going to, again, this is all from Larry, you're going to drive into nowhere and get turned around and sent home. And I don't think he's ever brought a load home, and he has no intentions to now. So they tried that they tried that in Mayfield on us, they tried that in Bowling Green on us, and they tried that in Florida on us, and we had everything delivered, including my can of Beanie Weenies I bought for Eric Lashbrook that we stashed on the truck. That's his favorite snack. So, again, tarps, water, bungees, and cash. If you can get any of that to us, please do. If you want to go purchase the items and bring the items to us, please do, by all means. If you want to hang along and help out, please do. The more the merrier. I set the page up. It's open to the public. Just limit your post on there, because we try to keep and push pertinent information on the page as we're moving forward. Normally we do this in a chat group, about 10 of us. Tim was involved in that. Corey, myself, Beth, Larry, Savannah was in that one, and a few others. This time we said, you know what, we're going to put a page on it and see if we can get anybody else to help out and get it done. Maybe we're loaded up by Wednesday or Thursday night, and 3 or 4 truckloads head to Winchester and drop it off and come home. And if that's what we got, that's what we got. But we at least gotta give them an effort and see what we can do. And I always look at it this way. I know when we had our tornado, we had a football team from northern Indiana. Here goes Larry. We got to read this. Hang on. I love the man. I'm telling you. There's a Haitian proverb that says basically, with many hands, the load is not heavy. With the help from the community, we can make happen. Thanks to all involved and willing to help, specifically Port Sam team. There's Kathy. Larry, God bless you. As I said before you got on, Larry does not take no. And he's assisted, and Corey, correct me, since the 80s on natural disasters. And when you had Larry and Timmy as the lead points going into Kentucky, they were not going to be denied. I guarantee you that. Hello, Jeff. Hello, Kathy, Christine, Teresa. Dalton, what's up, buddy? And as I said, laying there tonight, I heard Timmy say, "Why you asking?" That was his motto and stuff like that. Hey, do we need to get water? How much do we need? Not do we need water? Where's it at? Why are you asking? And that was just his thing. And so I'll never forget what he did for the kid down in Kentucky with That'll Make Me Cry. I can't go there. So we got to go forward with this, and we will. So if you want to help, by all means do. If you can't, no questions asked. Believe me, it's not everybody can do, gets into stuff like this and has the capability right now too. To understand that. But don't let, hey, I don't have any money or something like that. Then if you want to come over and help and lift one thing of water, if your 14-year-old kid or your 10-year-old kid wants to come over and lift up one thing of water, that's a lifesaver for a lot of us. You would not have believed the scene over at Burrow's place after we got it all loaded in their water, and your 30+ skids of water, and about 4 of those skids were broken down and loose things of water. Never will forget. Oh, Larry. Good times. You guys stop it. Larry, if he was only going 90, there must have been an issue. Thanks, Dalton. Thanks, Sarah. Thank you, Tanya. Nope, I know damn good and well. He'd be like, Dalton will remember this. We're burning daylight. Let's go. If we're working, we're burning daylight. Let's go. He'd want us to go full bore at this. Oh, y'all make me cry tonight. I didn't expect anything like this. Peaceful night. Probably going to lay there and have some heartburn. Try to solve the world's problems. Laying there in my bed. And I get a bump from Timmy. Oh, Dalton. Used to drive me crazy. He'd come over here and we'd work on signs, and there was only one one way to make a sign with Tim around, and that was his way. And it did not. I'll make a donation this week. Tanya, God bless you, dear. Yeah, it's the most stubborn, you know what, in the planet, but man, what a heart of gold. Yep, we're burning daylight. Why ask? Yeah, when him and Larry went to Kentucky, yeah, I knew that load wasn't coming back. There was not a chance. They'd have swung that around and gunned it with the doors open and left it there on the footsteps. Odie, what's up, buddy? They're making me cry tonight, but that's okay. It's over a good cause. To recap, we've started. I was going to go to bed and ignore my phone. I'd gotten text from Zach earlier in the week after the tornadoes and a couple phone calls from people. And going to call it quits. Hang on, I got to show you this picture. This was from Kentucky. Yeah. Oh, man, you guys are going to make me cry. I hear you, Odie. That young man lost everything, including his baby. And Timmy did that on his own. Organized that with Larry and Corey. And went down there about Mach 7 and introduced that and talked to that kid. And the night Timmy passed, I was live crying harder than I am now. And that young man got online on Facebook on Porch Time. He'd never said a word since that day and spoke up. And Corey and I were like, no way. That guy sat on that phone or sat on our site for 2 years, nothing said a word. And the night Timmy passed, he said, first time I ever met him, and brought it up. So that's the kind of touch he had. And I think they got down there in about 25 minutes. Corey, you're killing me. Anyway, we got it set up. Morgan County to Randolph County Relief. We've done this before. We just need help. We have a drop-off point now secured, thanks to Burl Kitchener. He's one of a kind, like Larry. What's up, Jeremy? So tomorrow we'll release that address. I don't want people, if they've got anything tonight, we don't want to mess with it tonight. And maybe even later on Sunday, because of church tomorrow, maybe even after work. But tarps, water, bungees, and cash. If you got any of that, you want to donate to this, please do. If you want to give breakfast bars, granola bars, and stuff like that, that's fine. But keep that minimum right there in that kind of box for now until we get word from on the ground exactly what they're needing. Zach said they need everything. We've done the everything before and get told no. That's just the way it goes. Certain groups take over and only allow things in. And normally we drive around certain groups and send our stuff in anyway. That's Larry and Timmy. So, if you can help, please do. If you can't, we totally understand. But that's what I'm on here for. 6-year anniversary of Porch Time, and it does not surprise me that I'm on at 11 o'clock at night talking about a fundraiser. Because guarantee you, Timmy wouldn't have let me sleep with this thought in my mind. So I was like, I gotta go. I gotta get up. And I'm out of Tums, Corey. So I'm gonna have to go hit a gas station or something for Tums. Not a good night right now. I needed to get up anyway. Anyway, any questions, comments? Trailers, trucks, and time. That's what we need right now until we get things flowing in. And once we get things flowing in, then we can organize what truck can head out. You ain't been keeping anyway. Right. Oh, I haven't been. Nope. Not at all. It's been a Tim passed away on my birthday. The first time I met him, he gave me a matter of minutes. And I was in slightly. I haven't slept well all week. Hello, Melody. All-time fast arrival. It's been a difficult week. I don't know why sleeping. I think because Tim not being around. And it's 6 years of this. And he was a driving force behind a lot of it. We all communicate when we decide what we're going to do and how we're going to do it. And there's arguments. There's arguments with Tim. There's arguments with me. We butt heads, all of us. We don't always agree. I may have started this and the voice behind the mic, but we communicate as a group. And I don't say, well, I'm in charge, we're doing it. We don't do that. That's not how we've done it from the get-go. That's not how we wanted to do it. And so we always have a group thing. And we either agree on it, all of us, or we don't do it. And Timmy and I butted heads over several things. You have to rationalize and you have to explain your point, and it's got to be precise and reasons why. And if sometimes some of the silliest ideas that I've come up with didn't go, and some of the silliest ideas I've come up with have worked. Same for all of us. And Tim was one during events like this that he would say, "We're burning daylight. We're burning daylight. Let's roll." And he would be on the horn. And we would be on the horn, and we would be getting things done. It's just timing of this Saturday night, weekend, spring break. There's a lot going on. We understand that. It's tax season. Trust me, everybody's hurting right now. So if you can give a little cash, tarps, bungees, water. Those are the big four. Those are the big four. And we've learned this over time. A little different scenario because this tornado, rural area it hit, rural area in Indiana, not far from Indy, not far from Richmond. So they have some locations not far from them. But we still want to help, and we still want to do what we can. Because I remember when we had our tornado come through here, we had teams and people from all over the state of Indiana coming in and help Martinsville out. So gather what we can. And if it's only 2 cases of water and some granola bars, we'll take it over there and give it to somebody. That's all I got for tonight. As far as porch time, 6 years worth. It's been amazing. It's been an amazing run, and I have been the lucky one because I get to reconnect with people like Otis. Graduated with that man. All he did was join the military, become a command sergeant major, and make a hero's wildlife to helping veterans and everything else across the world. Get to connect with guys like Larry Ralph and Burl and Corey and Beth. Just some amazing, our community is loaded with amazing people. It burns my ass when I hear people from out of town ripping on us, or from here in the community that want to run their lip. when they don't do a damn thing, they stay on their couch and help no one and want to complain. The mental list in my head, when I see those names, I'm like, I've been doing this for 10 years, and not once have I seen you even do the fake volunteer where, hey, I want to help, and you never come around. If you even did that, I would be like, you know what? At least the thought was in your mind to help somebody. Come out and help. Come out and hang with us one time during an event like this. See who shows up. Some of those businesses you dog on and you don't like and you say that aren't worth a darn, and oh, where'd this $100 come from? Well, that business you won't attend to, you won't go to, or you make fun of, or you say it's not worth a darn. They're giving us $100 so we can go buy more water. We have some amazing folks in this community. And I'm the lucky one that gets to meet them. This whole last month, I've had amazing youth in this room, young men and young women, teachers, instructors of all ages. And I'm the one that gets to do it. And in 6 years of it, I've sat here with judges, sheriffs, prosecutors, doctors, lawyers, chiropractors, beekeepers, Hall of Fame coaches, some of the funniest kids you've ever met in your life, and it's been a hell of a run. And can't let it ever die, because Tim wouldn't want me to. I can tell you that. We've helped too many. We've helped too many, and he's been a part of it. The Christmas thing, he used to make me so mad. I'd do that toy drive by myself because I wanted to, because my dad had no money and he would make our toys. And I thought, you know what? I'll do a toy drive to make sure kids get something so their parents don't have to make toys. So we did. I did for 5-6 years. And like always a week out. December 17th, 16th, 18th, somewhere around there. Hey, I got a family of 4 that I'm bringing. What? I've been gathering toys for a month, separating by age and gender, and bag this and tag this and wrap that. And you're going to walk in here on the 17th of December or the 19th of December and tell me I got to go get 12 more. I got to get someone to get 12 more toys, wrap them up and deliver them. It normally was probably the 20th. He did that a couple times. We had like 2 days. That was him. And he came across these families in his job. And he would bring it to us. Say, we're going to help these people out. And him and Mikey Swango one year went over and bought Walmart, basically. Dressed these kids. Got them clothes, got them food, got them toys. Brought them in here. Larry and his buddy prayed over them. The whole room was crying. Everybody. The 4 kids, the mom and dad, the 2 older brothers. Me, Corey, Larry, and I forget the other gentleman's name. Oh, it was sad. It was just, I wasn't sad, it was just very heartfelt. That's the kind of stuff that I've got to experience by doing this. And I think all those sponsors you see them, you tell them thank you. Thank you for supporting Porch Time. Jeff, and you're one of the main people. You have been with us since day one. You always donate. Every fundraiser we have, I guarantee you I can go back through and you've participated in. Every one of them. I don't send you a text and say, hey, Jeff, we got a fundraiser. You available? I don't call him that morning. He follows, he knows, he shows up, and he does what he does. That's the kind of people that I get to meet. I would have never met Jeff like this. Would have never gotten to know him. He's shown up. He's shown up here. He's shown up downtown. Shook our hands, told us who he was, hung out, listened to us. It's a good man right there. The community's full of them. And I'm the blessed one. I am the blessed one because I get to see it all from this side of the camera. And you guys praise me because I get on here and run my mouth, and okay. I can do this from a bar stool down at Bar Zeke or I can do it from right here, and you guys are the same. You guys are the ones that make this community go. I'm just the avenue that's being used. I get it. We do some good here. But man, the blessings that I get from some of the people I meet are insane. Absolutely insane. I mean, Kenny Costin and Sheriff Rich and some of these folks, and not everybody likes everybody. Get to know them. Get to know them as I do. Oh, I'm gonna get to that. Oh, Corey. Kenny, if I called him up right now and asked him for something, I guarantee even at 10, 11 o'clock at night, he'd come through. And that's the mayor of our community. Rich is the same way. Rich has supported us since day one. Kenny has supported us since day one. Going once, going twice. That's a story. League of Miracles. Doggone it. Now my mind went dead, Corey. Caleb and Joe. Caleb come in for a show to talk about League of Miracles and their scoreboard. He was not coming in. That's not the way we do it. We don't pull them on air to start a fundraiser. That's not how we do business. We've never done that. And I'm looking dead at the camera. If we're going to do a fundraiser, we talk about it. Hello, Deborah. And we talk to the group. We get the information. We talk to the people because we want to ensure that the people want us, because sometimes this happens. People don't want to be involved. So he comes on camera. I used to coach Caleb when he was in the YMCA with my girls playing basketball. And he sat right over there. We was downtown, but same spot. Coach Kevin, can you get me a scoreboard? That's what he asked me. The whole room goes quiet. I mean, you could have heard a pin drop. And I make eye contact with Timmy, and he gives me you just got called, you just got called out, bud. And look down at Corey, and I think Billy and Dean were still here at the time. And it was on. There was no not doing a fundraiser for Caleb at that point. Hello, Angie. I think less than 30 days later, we raised $30,000 and helped install a scoreboard for League of Miracles. And it's there today. And I mean, some people might scoreboard. You raised 30 grand for a scoreboard. For the League of Miracle kids, I'd have raised 130 if we could have made it. That scoreboard for Caleb made his year. He still, to this day, hugs me and calls me Coach Kevin. To this day, I can be a crowd. At Christmas, I was in a crowd of, I'm cold, I'm tired, it's a long day. We've been at the venue 9 hours just that day, let alone the day before. And I'm in a crowd of people. I'm trying to look as I don't want to talk to anybody. I'm just with the crowd. I want to find a place to sit that's not cold, and this to be over with soon, and I'm going to go home. And I hear, thank you, Angie. It's all of us, though, dear. Thank you very much, Angie. I hear Coach Kevin, and he comes up and he gives you a big squeeze. He's just an amazing young man. And the love that flows out of that little guy is as real as it gets. That's the kind of people I get to meet. That's the kind of people when it's my time to go away, I'll never forget. But during his event, this ties into Timmy too now, Corey. I know why you did that. When we do a concert, we don't do this when we do a concert. When we do our fundraisers, if you don't know, we always do going once, twice, sold. And now everybody rings a bell. And there's reasons for that. I'm getting to it. We used to have a big bell that we'd take to football games with us. And this bell you could hear from down at Paragon from here. It was loud. It would hurt your ears. And I mean, it really, really rang. Well, the day of the fundraiser, Caleb, sharp as a tack, figured it out. After about 3 items, he realized when we would go going once, going twice, sold, that item was done and that money was pocketed, and we're on to the next. So about the 4th item, I mean, it's basically like, hey, we've got this new remote, and you hear Caleb going once, going twice, and we're like, whoa, 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 we get to bid. And he kept doing it because, wait a minute. That's what I'm getting to, Corey. So Timmy hated that bell. I'm dying. I got to go get some Tums when I get off here. But Caleb would ring that bell nonstop the whole show. As Corey's saying, that bell disappeared the next day. The next day, and I asked Timmy, I said, where's that bell? I ain't seen it. We're like, whatever. I guarantee out there imminent somewhere in a cornfield, there's a great big artesian cowbell laying in the mud. Probably still usable, unless he just took it and melted it down. Man, I'm dying. But yeah, that was so funny. Caleb figured it out. Going once, going twice. Let's go. Cash, next price. Timmy's like, he's got to quit ringing that bell. It's killing my ears. That was so funny. Do you know, I'm tired. Been a long week leading up to this. Haven't slept much. But the week before Tim passed, he had sepsis then. We did a fundraiser for Peyton Smith. He sat in there with us for 10 hours dying. What did we raise, Corey? 12? 10? Hello, Stacy. Sat in here with us all day. Didn't complain. I think he got tired around 10 o'clock and went home. He just got up and went home. So yeah, it's been an interesting week. Oh, we hit 30. I'm sorry. It's over on the board. That's right. That's our second biggest one. Tied for the first. So yeah. He sat in here for 10 hours with us while he's dying of cancer, dying of sepsis. And helped us raise 30 grand. So I can't complain too much about being tired. Oh, Stacy, we put together a group for the Morgan County, Randolph County relief for the tornadoes. And we're just kind of touching bases on it, letting people know the site's up. The page is up. If you want to help, you can. If you don't want to, we completely understand. We're going to gather goods and take over there sometime either late this week or early next. Necessity items, water, tarps, bungee, and cash. If you give cash, I'm telling you right now, we're going to go to Rural King and buy water, tarps, or bungees. That's probably what we're getting. And every penny of it will be used for that. We've done this before. Like I said, we spent $5 grand one time at Rural King for Mayfield, and we spent $8 grand up at Ollie's for toys for Mayfield, because it was the day before Christmas Eve when we delivered those toys. So, and then they got me crying thinking about Tim in Kentucky. I will post a drop-off point. It's on the group. I didn't want to post it tonight, but it's at Burrow's place here in town. It's the same spot we used before. Hello, Tina. I didn't want people, if they had something, taken over there tonight, because Burrow's a saint for letting us do that again. But we will post it tomorrow, and I'll make sure you know where it is. Good night, Melody. Love you, dear. So, but we'll have, if it's just small items, you can bring them here tomorrow evening. Bigger items, people give generators, and they've done stuff like that. Hello, Geneva. We'll take them over to Burrow's place. Last time we had 30 skids. Skids, not 24 things. skids of water, 30 skids. Bradshaw took 12 skids, I think, down on his truck and trailer to Mayfield. And I don't know how that truck made it. And that was a monster truck. 12 skids. Combined truck and trailer. So we've got the point of contact, the drop-off point located there. Small items you can give here. I will post the address tomorrow for the drop-off point. Hello, Jane. Oh, I don't want to give that. It's right here in town on Walnut Street. Or if you want to post the address, you can. It's probably Stacy. I don't know the address off the top of my head. I didn't really want to post it, but I understand you guys want to know. Earl's a saint, and he let us use that whole room that last time, and the tow motor, loading and unloading skids. If you're on CV, I don't. It's Walnut Street. I don't know the address off the top of my head. Corey may not be on, but I'll get it to you, ladies. I'll get it to you, Deborah and Stacy, if not. Sleep in Heavenly Peace is located there also, if that helps. Hello, Londa. The Boral tensioners. It's digital. Yeah, there you go. I wasn't going to go there. How you doing, Jane? You're not going to be able to get another night, and we're not going to ask. That's why I didn't want to post it. I know people get ambitious, and that's fine. If you want to drop off something here small, I'll hang around. I'll be awake. I got to run to the store here in a minute anyway. But I'll be awake till about 1. But I am going to work in the morning, and I'll be gone all day. I got the selection show tomorrow night at 8 with the fellas. So it is an odd location because you got to turn down that little alley right there. Hello, Londa. I remember you coming there, Stacy. And you're another one that always helps out. We have amazing folks in this community. Jeff, Larry, Burl, Tommy Walls, Stacy, on down the line. I'm the blessed one. I'm the one that gets to work with you guys. Not just one of you, all of you. It was the old Hickory Company, wasn't it? There's been a couple old things. Original, I think it was a Hickory. And then maybe a bottle company. And then it was Weiss's vinyl siding place for a while. Yeah, it's right there off Walnut. Turn at the gas station, go down there about 2 blocks, it's on your left. Oh, see, now that I got this off my mind. Yeah, I confirmed with Burl. Right, change the warehouse starting Monday, right. Deborah, I work every day, and I survive off about 5 hours sleep. If I get more than 5, I get more than 5 hours sleep, I get grumpy. Normally about 5.5 of a night. Coffee and sarcasm keep me going. Mostly coffee. I gotta go get some Tums though. I had ice cream tonight. My studio, it's 909 East Columbus Street, corner of St. Clair and Columbus. And the door that if you're coming, you let me know. For some reason. Because I'm normally at the other end of the house. What is so awesome, the past 3 years, as crazy the world has become, times have been rough for people. Porch Time and his followers have not missed a beat helping those in need. You guys are the best and a blessing. Thank you, Jeff. And you're a major part of that, sir. You are a major part of that every single time. 909, corner of St. Clair and Columbus. The southeast corner of St. Clair and Columbus. But the studio faces St. Clair Street. Yeah, Stacy's been here a couple, 3, 4 times. Stacy knows where we hang out. I'm telling you, Corey, I about had enough. The beard and the hair, I think, are going to go. I think they're going to go. You know, when they start posting pictures of me being bald again, you know I'm getting that itch. I hate to, though. I got hair. I got good hair. I just don't do anything with it. I got good locks. Nice and soft still. Baby soft. You're going to come on air one day and it's all going to be gone. Don't be surprised. Beard, goatee, hair, all of it. I saw that old Army picture of me. I'm like, man, what happened to that kid? What happened to that good hair and clean shaven face? Anyway, y'all, have I been on an hour? 47 minutes of crying. I'm going to get off. What time is it? Almost 11:20. All right, what are we saying? Shaved my head 2 weeks ago. Beard didn't bother me a bit. I just get that urge where I see pictures of me when I'm younger and shorter hair and beard's gone. And you don't grow a beard at all, though, do you? You shave your head. I've done it. I've had it shaved several times, and normally about this time of year. But I thought, you know what? I'll just let it grow shaggy and long and nasty. But at work sometimes when I have to meet with customers when we got audits or something, I have to slick it back and make it look halfway decent. But it's starting to curl and nasty in the back, and I'm like, I know it's always bad when I lay down at night, and I can feel it on the back of my neck. I'm like, oh boy. But when you shave it like that first night when you lay down on that bed, you're just like, now this is comfortable. This is comfortable. The beard doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me as much, but it doesn't grow in right. And I have to let it grow a long time before, and then everywhere else gets shaggy, but the areas that are thin, and I'm like, whatever. I might just chop it down to nub and then shave this. I know it's not why I'm on air tonight, but it's a guy thing. Every Sunday, every other Sunday, Otis takes care of his. That's funny. I need to. If I can get my daughter up here with her trimmers. You coming next Friday, Trina? Well, we do once a year. We do the shave for the brave for the children. Riley's cancer, not Riley's, St. Baldrick's cancer research for children. That's why I let it grow, and then I shave it off for that. But I don't know if I'm gonna make it this year. I didn't get it cut. Normally I get it cut around January. I have not. It's going on 4 or 5 months now, and it's bugging me. Sorry, drill sergeant, I didn't get my hair cut this week. I'd be doing push-ups for days. I'd be doing push-ups till my arms snap. And I got a shaving profile, so I'm good. Well. Might be gone. It might be gone sooner than you think. And it, it doesn't grow. It puffs up the sides and then junk in the back. It doesn't grow where you want it to grow. This is guy problem. This is guy problems at 11:28 at night. That's where we're losing viewers. Come in next Friday, Trina. I'll be here. I'm always here. Unless I'm at work. All right, y'all. I'll let you be. What time is it? 11:28. We've been on 50 minutes exactly. If you can help out, go to the page and join. It's Morgan County, Randolph County Relief for the tornadoes. We're looking to gather water, tarps, bungees, or cash. If you give us cash, we will go shopping with it and buy water, tarps, or bungees. That's what we're taking first trip. That's probably the biggest necessity item they need. I'm not as worried about food because where they're at, centralized location between Richmond and Indianapolis, they're probably going to get enough food. There are probably areas to go to away from the tornado zone. But as far as damage repair and things like that, trying to save what they got, bungees, tarps, and water. Appreciate your help if you can. We've done this before. Larry Ralph's been doing this since the 1980s. He's helped every natural disaster just about in this country. For the site, Jeff, I'll add you when I get off here. I'll put you on the page. Odie, I think I may have seen you on already. I'll add you to it. Morgan County, Randolph County Relief, I think is what I named it. I couldn't come up with anything catchy. It was a dull moment for me. Anyway, if you can help, God bless you. If not, no big deal. But don't think age or gender or any of that crap comes into play, because we've had kids as young as 6 years old carrying water with us. Boys and girls. We take all the help we can get, and we appreciate every second of it. All right, y'all. For me personally, 6 years, God bless you guys. Thank you so much. We could not have done it without you. And hopefully we got another 6 years left in us. If I'm around that long, I'll try to make it that far. And we won't quit doing what we're doing as long as you support us. And support our sponsors. Don't forget about them. Good night, Deborah. God bless you. God bless you too, Odie. Love you guys. I'll be back on tomorrow evening with the fellas. If anything breaks on this, I'll put it on the page. If we need to go live, we will. Love you guys. Thank you for your support. We will see you guys tomorrow.